ready? What?
I got something to say.
Oh, Joe's here. Joe, what's up, brother? Man, someone's gonna drink with me. That's good. I'm glad someone is. Gosh. Yeah, happy day 3 of our Patreon whiskey advent calendar. Let me go back to my whiskey tree back here, knock it over. Joe, good day of football, huh?
All right, anytime the Ravens don't lose, it's a great day.
And also when the Steelers lose at home to the 2 and whatever Cardinals, also good. And then Joe Flacco did us a solid and became Joe Flacco that we all know and love at the end there, and turned the ball over, threw a 4th and 12, a 6-yard pass that got incomplete. Anyway, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Fabulous day.
Yeah, fabulous day. All right,
it's good there for Eric Dismarius. I mean, the Eagles took a pounding today.
You think he's watching, or is his wife not letting him watch? What do you think?
I think he's probably in his bedroom shivering up pillows and crying and getting all upset because they got their butt kicked.
That's hilarious. Well, guys, if you're in the Patreon advent calendar and you've waited till 8:45, thank you. I know some people have texted me saying they've already drank theirs. That's fine. It's like Andy. Andy already did his because I don't know. He's too good for us, I guess, to come on panel. I mean, we saw him. The question is, Andy did the first one, I think, out of guilt because it was sort of like Andy were kicking it off. Will he do another live stream for the advent calendar? That's not a Tuesday night. Joe, what do you think? Will he be on one of these?
I think if I say no,
yeah, he'll definitely.
So I'm going to say no.
Because if you put exactly, he will find a way. In fact, he might hear that now, put his kid to bed, and then come on just out of spite. I guarantee it.
Yes.
So we'll see. All right. Today we've got 2 samples. So calendar 1, Joe, you're in calendar 1, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we have the Rocket Top from Woodwood Empire, batch 3. And then calendar 2 has the Grizzly Beast, I think, which is the bourbon part of it, right? So it's the Bottle and Bond, both batch 3, submitted by Dennis Hayden Jr., or otherwise known as Sleep King. So, Joe, have you had? I've had both, but I haven't had batch 3. In fact, I don't think I've had batch 2. I think the only ones I've ever had was the first ones that came out, I think, 2 years ago or a year and a half ago.
Yeah, I don't know. I got the bottles sitting over there, and I don't know which batches they are, but yeah, I've had them.
A while, right? I mean, I haven't drank. I don't think I've drank one in a while.
It's been a while.
I know I liked batch 1, or if that's what it was, or the last time I had this. I had both of them. I don't remember what flavor profiles, so I'm interested to see. If anyone else wants to come up on panel and your Patreon, the link is in Patreon. If not, me and Joe will drink this. We'll go through the chat. Let's see who's here real quick. Saucy Shane did a short review of today's calendar 1, which is the Rocket Top. I think he gave it a 7.1. I don't know what his score. I don't have a good enough idea of what his score system is. Is 7.1 good? Like, what's good, Saucy? Is it out of 10? Like, what whiskeys are 8 and above or 9? To me, a 7 is just okay, but maybe I'm wrong on that. I could be really wrong. Your better half is there, Joe. Where is she tonight? Don't tell me.
My girlfriend is not here. Oh, it's my wife. She's probably watching.
What's up, Alec? Good to see you. Tim Cornet's here. Tim's in it. Mr. Jiggs is in it. Michael Dow. So we've got, Mike Meyer, Mr. Great Shot. He told me he already drank his. He drank his earlier. Yeah, great. Guys, I'm trying to do this so we can drink together, but that's okay. Kathy Graves is watching your favorite football player right now. Oh, my God. Joe, how do you allow this?
She's folding laundry. As long as she's folding laundry, she can do whatever she wants.
Okay, there you go. It's like that's right.
I give her a little bit once in a while. Okay.
God. All right, we've got JH. He's also in at JG. He was the day 1, so thank you all. David from Prescription Bourbon. Good. Sarah, your next door neighbor. I don't know what one she's in. Sarah, are you in calendar 1 or you even know what you're in? I don't even know. Maybe you don't.
She probably doesn't know. She doesn't have a clue.
Mm-hmm. Saucy really enjoyed the Redwood Empire Rocket Top. Mr. Dutchy Dutch. Hey, I don't think I've ever seen Mr. Dutchy Dutch in chat, but good to have you. Good to see you. And then there's Bourbon. Bourbon, I think, is up tomorrow. I'm having ice cream. If you're still on, I'll jump on prep. Yeah. I drink ice cream ever being on this too as well. Is there a candy cane whiskey on the market? Fireball? I don't know. What would be a candy cane whiskey there, Joe?
I don't know.
You
Fireball.
think so? Make one. I'm sure there's one out there somewhere, Johnny Bravo. I just don't know it.
That's the unicorn. That's a unicorn right there.
We are also streaming tonight for the first time on our Facebook page. I don't even know if that's working or not. I tried to hook it up. No idea if it's working. That maybe where some of these people are coming from. But it's great to have you. I'm glad you're here, Johnny Bravo. 7 is above average. 9 and above is mind blowing. Okay, that gives me context. Good to know. Okay, that's good to know about your rating scale. I like that you do that. I just didn't know what the context was. We're drinking both calendars. Great. All right, that's good. I'm glad we have some people. I do know I am in one. James is in 2. All right, is James there with you? Good.
Wow,
all
she
right.
just called James a piece of crap.
James is 2.
That's terrible.
James is 2. All right, good. Cat, yeah. All right, good. Cheers. Jacob's in it. Good. So we've got some people here. I'm glad. If you're drinking it, all right. So Joe, let's go into what we have here for.
Oh, you just went mute or something, Todd. Nobody can hear you. I can't hear you. Is it just me? Or anybody else can hear Todd? I can't hear Todd. I can't hear you at all. Can you hear me? Can't hear Todd at all.
Mike, can you hear me?
I got you now.
Can you hear me?
You got
No,
you now. You cut it out again. You keep cutting
Hold
out.
on 1 second. No one can hear me. Can you hear me?
We
I got you
we
now.
can't hear you now. Also, my camera is way off.
Back in. I'll be right back. I don't know what just happened.
Show just got better. Andy's probably laughing his butt off right now.
Anyway, Joe, how you doing, man?
Good. How are you, man?
Good.
Good
Yeah.
to see you. Good to see you.
Maybe we'll start our own thing. We'll
think-
come up with a name.
Yeah, I think Andy's over there laughing somewhere.
I can't hear you. What the hell? What the hell? I can't hear you.
You're back. You're back.
No, you can't. You
I think-
can't hear us. We can hear you.
Sabotage. Look, see, Andy has definitely done something to screw this up. I can't hear you. I can hear anybody.
Interesting.
Son of a bitch.
We can definitely hear you. We can hear
Todd's
you.
awful.
All right, we can fix this one way here. Watch this. We'll just go off this mic.
I don't know
I don't know if
sign
it's
language.
mic or not.
So
1 second, guys. I'm going to take it off this mic.
I can
and
hear you.
Hopefully, I can hear you.
Best I can do there, Sean.
yeah, I don't think he's paying attention. Though is the thing.
Yeah. He's looking at some screen, getting satellites up.
Yeah, he's just doing Todd things. Poor guy. Now he's muted himself.
And he's gone.
Yep, he's gone again. All right, so anyway, let's rock it, Todd, man.
Yeah. Can we start it without him? Can we start it without him?
I think that's what we're here to do, right, folks?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, everyone here's Todd. So
Yeah.
Todd has left the building now. Why is my camera so damn bright tonight? Anyway,
Andy's comments are great.
yeah,
Yeah.
muted Todd is good. Todd says Andrew Cantina. Yeah, we hear everyone. Yeah,
It-
all right.
I got a text earlier saying this was going to be like 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, maybe the actual drinking part will only be 5 minutes.
Yeah, maybe.
It's the leading up to part that takes a little while.
Well, this is definitely getting some air in it, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is nice.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we got
Okay,
you.
we can hear you. Can you hear us? That's the
I'm
thing.
blaming that on Andy.
Hey,
Andy did
guys.
something. Hey,
Hey,
Jacob.
what's up, Jacob? Cheers, buddy.
Hey,
Good
thanks
job.
for having me on.
No, Jacob, thanks for being on, brother. Are you in calendar 1 or 2?
I'm in 2.
All right, so good. So you and Sean have the Grizzly Beast, the bourbon.
Yeah, that's
Okay, that's the one that's on there.
Yes, and then Sean, have you had the Grizzly Beast before?
yeah, a couple times actually. Yeah,
At the
it's,
This one, do you know which batch this is? Because I think they just put out the 3rd batch, right?
This is batch 3. This is batch 3.
Okay.
So both of these are batch 3. Have you had that, Sean? The new one that came out this year. I don't know how new it is.
I don't believe so. No.
Like batch 3 just came out like maybe a few weeks ago, I think.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Well, then definitely.
From what I understand, from the email I got from Redwood, anyways.
So it might be. I mean, Dennis got this, was very excited, and he gave it to me about 3 weeks ago. So that could very well be. I thought he said it was batch 3. So I'm saying it's batch 3. So there we go. Anyway, all right, let's get into it. Let's drink. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for joining me.
Cheers.
All right.
Cheers, Todd. Yeah.
So I've been drinking today. No, oh man, that's nice. Ooh, that's minty and baking spice. That's kind of how I like ryes right there. That's a nice viscous 100 proof rye. Oh, I like that a lot. Ooh.
Now, Jacob, so you seem to have the inside track on. I don't know much about Redwood, honestly. Are they no longer? Is this MCP? That's really my question.
I think this one. Oh no, excuse me. The Grizzly Beast Bottle and Bonds. I think it's 100% their own stuff.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's the ones. It's the other ones. The other ones. Lost Monarch, Pipe Dream, and Emerald Giant that are mixed. They're blend. But these ones I think are 100%, and I think this one is Bottle and Bond.
Yep, they're bottle and bond. I got batch 2, Todd.
Okay. I don't know if Dennis Hayden.
Batch 2 of both of them.
All right, there you go. So you have batch.
I got those a while back though, a long time ago.
Yeah,
And
I
then
thought.
from what I understand, the Grizzly Beast is a 4 grain, right?
Yes, I think it is. The Rocket Top I know is I think 88% rye and I think 12% malted barley. I think. Yeah. I can't. Oh, hold on. Let me put you up. I don't know if I'll be able to still see that. Focus.
Too light.
No, it's not focusing. Just read us what it says. Why don't you just tell us what it says?
Yeah, 66% corn, 23% rye, 7% wheat, 4% barley.
Yeah. So.
And then the other one is for the Rocket Top, 87% rye, 5% wheat, 5% malted barley, 3% corn.
Nice.
Got it. All right. There you go.
Hey Joe, you're getting a little fuzzy there, man. It's a good look. I like it. Yeah.
I hit puberty a couple weeks ago. It's crazy. Crazy.
Cool.
Cheers, Forley.
Hey, what's up, Stacey? Good to see you, girl.
I gotta go back and watch her. She had Sean from Clonakilty on earlier today. I'm gonna go back and watch that tonight because I kind of love what they're doing, and I'm sure she had a much better interview than we did because she knows a lot more about Irish whiskey than we do. So I'm looking forward to watching that. If anybody missed it, go back, check Sean from Clonakilty. All right, so Joe, what do you think of the day 3 of the Advent calendar? If you had to score it, I don't know, you could go on Saucy's 1 to 10 scale. This is a nice 100 proof rye, I think. Nice and viscous. It doesn't blow you away, I don't think. I think it's kind of not one dimensional, but it's very minty. There is some vanilla custard into it, some baking spices. Yeah, I like it a lot. I mean,
it's above average rye. It's not blowing me away, but it's very good. Now, yesterday's pours, can we go back to that?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Those were outstanding.
All right,
yeah, yesterday that was really good.
Yeah,
that Cedar Ridge is outstanding.
Yes.
So Cedar Ridge, we both had from JG. We had the day one, the calendar one. We had what was the quintessential, which was just a single malt that I believe was using some type of peat because I got a little peat in the finish on that. I don't know if you did, Joe, but it's big time fruit forward.
Oh yeah,
I actually really loved it and I didn't mind the minuscule amount of peat that was in it. It was really well done.
Yeah,
you guys had day 2, which I heard was a finished. What was it? A port finish, right?
Port finished rye, and I can tell you it was excellent. It was way better than the Midwinter's 11 that came out this year. I mean, it was completely done excellent.
Yeah, that's a bottle.
Yeah, everybody loved both of those.
I actually, because Kathy, I had 1 and 2, so I'm able to taste both of them. I let Kathy, have a little bit, but whatever.
Yeah.
So I was able to taste them both, and I will say, in my opinion, that number 2 is the better one. But number 1, I wish
I would have tried that. I think everybody was really going apeshit on calendars 2 port finish. Hold on. So Jacob, that was a rye. It was a rye. It wasn't.
Yes, port finish rye.
Was it 100% rye? Do you know?
100%. I think it was 100% is what they said.
Nice, man. I bet you that was good. So everybody
it was excellent.
Yeah. Well, we know somebody. Hey, there's There's Ethan and Katie. They're both in this too. If they're drinking their Rocket Top or Grizzly Beast. But again, yeah, I think it's a really nice. Now the question is, I think the price point on these are $80. I think.
Yeah, 70 to 80. I think SRP, depending where you're at.
Listen, it's really nice. It's a great offering. I don't mind that it's 100 proof. However, that is a high price point for $80. I think for this. I don't know. What do you guys think, Sean?
I absolutely agree. I mean, when you consider, and I know I talk about these things all the time, but I mean, when you consider that a Nancy pick is $10 more, that's kind of the my perspective on that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, but not everybody can get that, but they can all go get this.
That's true.
I mean, actually, I don't see those much, honestly, here in Kentucky.
So these dropped first for the first time this week here in New Mexico. So we got the Redwood Empire cash drinks dropped for the first time this week, plus the Rocket Top and the Grizzly Beast. So this was the first time we have seen them. They are a little bit pricey, I think, in my opinion, as far as their own goes, but it's probably a little bit more expensive for them to produce their own than it is for them to source the cast for the Pipe Dream and the other ones.
I get it. And Sean brings up a good point. I mean, Elijah Craig around us now. I mean, Joe, we were talking about this. I think Chris was looking for C923 for $80. Right now, I'm hard to find an Elijah Craig barrel proof for under $80 around here. Joe, you see the same thing?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna get it if you find it for $79, you'd be lucky. And everybody's gonna put it at $89 or $99.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But so, like in this context, I mean, C923, and no disrespect to this pour, it's a nice pour, but C923 kills it. Like, it's not even. I agree with you. In the same league.
Yeah,
I agree. Agreed. I'm not arguing with that. I was just bringing up a point that even that's now when we first. I mean, listen, 3 years ago, you can get Elijah Craig barrel proof, one of the batches for $69, $79. That's for us. We can't find it here in Maryland under that.
Yeah, we get it so late too, Todd. Yeah, like you get all these whiskey tube channels. They do the reviews on it, say how great it is, and then these guys at the liquor store, they just jump it all up price because the review comes out 2 months before we get it.
Yeah, I think my perspective on that, Todd, is just like I think we're kind of spoiled with how great of a value ECBP has been over the years, and now it's starting to go up, and so we're kind of pissed. But honestly, when you compare it to other things in the price range, it beats most things around that price point.
That's awesome.
So,
all right. So, what does the chat think of tonight? If you're drinking it with us, either the Rocket Top or the Grizzly Beast, put in by Dennis Hayden Jr. Yes, you like it. No, you don't like it. What do you think? I think it's great. I just don't know for the price. I think I would. I've had a bottle. I've drank. I don't know if I'm going to rush out to buy another bottle of it. Put it that way.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
In my opinion, I think it's one of those bottles, like get one for yourself if you want one. Right. I wouldn't go out and get one, but for a 4 grain, with this young, I think it's excellently balanced. Like, so you get all of those standard bourbon flavors off the Grizzly Beast, and it is kind of light. So if I don't know if you can see on my glass, it's kind of light, so it's not really viscous at all. So it's not staying on the palate much. Like it burns out quick on the palate.
Yeah, Michael, I agree with you. It's a solid ride. It's what Joe said. And Joe, by the way, in week 1, I've got to give you prizes. You nailed the blind day 1 mystery pour of the Sagamore Manhattan finish. Well done on that, by the way.
Yeah. The only thing nowadays I'm nailing, Todd.
Hey, at least you're nailing something. Hey. At least you're nailing something, buddy. Hey, real quick, on Tuesday night, guys, we're going to have Jonathan Mazziano from K-Luke, batch 7. I've drank a little bit of it. It's amazing. I'm telling you right now, don't sleep on it. It's on salebacks right now. I know it's a high price point, but we'll talk about this. And he's used he wouldn't I try to say, is there some older juice in this? Because it tastes older than, I don't even know what the age statement is, but it tastes like it has some age on it in terms of the syrupiness and viscosity. He said, not necessarily, but they used new distilleries in this blend. So if you've been a fan of the previous batches of those, I think you'll like this, but it's definitely a different profile to me. It's much sweeter. So if you like sweeter blended bourbons, I think this is going to be your jam. I'd love to blind this against 6 and 4, the ones we think that were so great, even 5, to see what comes out on top. But we'll have Jonathan on, and we'll be getting their cabs finished blend as well. We'll be talking about that, but I'm excited that because I think K. Luke's doing some good stuff. Although the price points are certainly jumping up, so like everything.
Todd, did you open up your Lost Lantern?
I haven't gotten it yet. They delivered it yesterday, and I was at the beach. How good is
it? Which Lost Lanterns did you get?
I got the Brooklyn Bakery, the Kings County one.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Nice.
The Kings County.
You get any, Dick?
So that winter one, well, this was the whole winter series, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So, but the one that was done with Del Bach and Santa Fe Spirits, that's kind of my backyard. So Santa Fe Spirits is here. They produce the single malt Kilkeegan. So I'm interested to try their blend and how they did their blend.
I think Haney bought that one. He was after that one. So I will have the Kingdom Reserve tomorrow. I'm going to crack it open. You will probably see a review of that tomorrow night on if you want a short. I also got Little Book 7, by the way. It's one of my favorite pours of the year. I got it right here. I've been drinking that. If you guys, I mean, Joe, I can't believe you didn't buy it for yourself. I'm surprised you did. Thank you for getting to that for me.
It tastes like peanuts.
Did you try that? You tried 7.
Yes.
I didn't get peanuts at all off of 7. So I thought it was a very uncommon bean profile.
Agreed, 100%. You get a lot of, I mean, there is some nuttiness there, but it's nothing like you normally. I think it's a completely different from other little. I love it. It's one of my favorite of the year. You didn't think so, huh? Interesting.
Not for the price. Okay, you're talking 170. 170.
You got it for 164. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I got a 10% coupon too. but I got you and Dusty Dan one.
I love it. It's going to be my top 10 for sure this year, no doubt about it. I love that bottle.
It's just I don't know.
Sean, you have not had Little Book 7. I assume that the way you're looking, you're not interested.
Yeah. So it's at my local. There's a bunch of them. If anybody wants one for $190, there's like a dozen sitting on the shelf.
Yeah, that hurts.
And they're going to be there a while.
That's a bit.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not the biggest bean fan. Jacob knows that. Yeah, I mean, like, if there's a really exceptional batch of Bookers, I'll grab it. But otherwise, I just,
John, I'll get you out a sample at least. At least you can try it and see for yourself. I didn't think it was the standard bean profile. I got a lot of the other blends that he had done. Little Book Chapter 5 is still my favorite one. Had some really heavy tobacco notes on that one, and I think that was from the younger batch that they put in that one. But the 7 is just a completely different beast. As far as all of them, it's so complex but balanced. There's nothing that kind of overtakes each other, but you go back and forth on it, and you can get the different notes from the different blends that he's done on it.
Cool, man.
Yeah, Christopher David gave me a sample of 7, and I wasn't too impressed.
All right. Hey.
For the price, I wasn't too impressed. But I'm not the biggest Jim Beam fan. I think the hat's cool. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I bought the hat because it's cool, but I'm not the biggest Jim Beam guy. So
and neither is your wife. She just stays away from all nuts there, Joe. You see that?
Yep, big ones, small ones, hates them.
All right. I don't want to get this in. I wanted to keep this short and sweet on the calendar. I think thumbs up for both the Redwood Empire's Rocket Top and Grizzly Beast. Price point could be a bit iffy. We got into an argument about Little Book Batch 7. I'm telling you, for 160 or 150, I think it's a complete buy for sure. If you
find it for that, good luck.
Yes, good. Yes, 190, 200. That's that is a bit much. But listen, everything is going up. I mean, is there not one whiskey that everything I look at now, there's a lot of things that are just, I saw them a month ago or 2 months ago, and now it's more. Like, what's going on here? Everything's going up. So I ain't buying another Booker's or Little Book anytime soon. All right, I'm telling you, Robert, I'll send you a sample of this. I don't think you can drink this and say it's not a really, really great whiskey. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I'm not a big Booker's fan either, but
if I can say one more thing, Todd. So everybody was saying how they couldn't get the C batch of ECBP. So I thought, well, I'll compare it. What is the one we had tonight? Whatever it is, to the B batch, which everyone kind of crapped on.
Yep.
Still think it's better, and it's like everywhere. It's like just sitting. There's like boxes of it everywhere.
I don't disagree with the B batch is excellent. I'm a fan of whiskey is ready when it's ready. I don't think it has to have a very particular age statement, especially when it's that close. But the C923 for me, I still think the C921 is better than the C923. I put them up against each other last week, and the C921 is still beating it for me.
Well, how do you feel? How do you feel about the price on the Elijah Craig versus the price on the Little Book? And
Elijah Craig's always going to have the better price point. They're always going to. Yeah, I would take those any day over the Little Book, and anything really that's that's batch proof, that's a specialty release. I don't think anyone's come close to Elijah Craig when it comes to that.
I absolutely agree, Jacob. I don't think there's a better value in whiskey.
There's not. Elijah Craig still reigns in that category.
You could buy 2 of those for a price of 1 Little Book.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd rather have 2 C923s.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way I feel. Andy's comment: this panel looks like the '80s movie 3 Men and a Baby.
Shut up, man.
I agree.
Right now.
Oh, shit.
We need the Todd's cooler than we thought clip right now.
Only Andy could throw out an '80s movie. Shocker.
Seriously, I tell you, Andrew, it's weird seeing your full name all printed out like that. But it was also weird to read it out earlier. But I had to because it was on the screen.
This panel looks like an 80s movie, 3 Men of it. You know what? It's funny, Andy. We should just time him out, shouldn't we? Put this user in timeout. There we go. That's perfect.
Good job, Todd. Good job.
Oh, it was a ban.
Now he's definitely coming. Now he's definitely coming on the stream.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's gonna find a way now.
But in all seriousness, Todd and Andy, I appreciate you guys doing this for us. It was excellent. I really dig the Advent stuff. Especially the first one, not knowing what it was and kind of trying to guess what it was. Sean, on the first calendar, excellent choice, man.
Yeah, so we're gonna do
that was an excellent choice.
Next year, we'll plant more mysteries without. I won't do the whole thing because that gets too difficult. But
yeah, it's time consuming. I know it is. You guys have done a ton of work on it. I really appreciate it.
And just to piggyback off of Jacob's comment, and I'm going to probably wax poetic about you guys all month, but I mean, honestly, there is no other channel I can think of that is putting this kind of effort into their Patreon. I can't think of a single one.
Why not?
So, yeah, thank you guys, honestly.
And we're going to actually, we're figuring out a way to do something like this throughout the whole year with our patrons. We have an idea. I won't let it out of the bag yet, but it'll involve all of us kind of drinking together. So we will be sending you, it'll be the same idea of us finding something and sending it to you. And it's a cool idea if we can do it right. We're still trying to figure out if we can do it. But
Todd, I think you could do these as blinds easily. You just, every day, you just go on Patreon and you just type in what it is. And everybody has to go on Patreon to find it out.
So yeah, that's true. I could know who it is. That is true. That's true. I just couldn't do a live stream every day. I couldn't.
No. Just up on Patreon and everybody could look at it. And once in a while,
or even if you did it once a month and you just announced that the first live stream that you guys do a month.
Oh, you're saying something else. Okay, so you guys are talking about two different things, but I get what you're saying, Jacob. But yes,
okay.
We'll vote on it next year. If everybody wants it blinded, so that you'll find out like sort of after the fact, we can do it that way. Where I'll post it at a certain time.
I think that would be good because then you could actually have an opinion and not go like, I've had this before, or haven't had it before.
Yeah.
Like yesterday's, I was just like, wow. But I didn't know what that bottle was.
Well, that's the beauty of this. That's the cool thing. We wanted people to do that. And I think tomorrow is that right? It's Bourbon. He's up in one of them, I think. He's not in both.
So. Yeah, I think Ben's got tomorrow.
Ben is in batch 2. So Ben has a Scotch tomorrow, guys.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that one. I'm really digging the single malts.
He was teasing it out last night and backstage we were talking.
All right, cool. Hopefully that's a good thing. And then Robert Shea is up with his Dickel 13-year bottle and bond for us. Little Dickel there, Joe.
Once again.
And I think he said that one was batch 4.
For what?
Batch 4. Yeah, Dickel bottle and bond.
I don't know, Robert. You're here. Is that correct? Is that right? Is it batch 4? Robert's here. He's up with calendar. Now, Robert has 2 in calendar 1. I screwed up, but that's okay. He was supposed to be also in the other one, but there was 6 people who had 2.
Oh, it's in calendar 1. Yeah, I'm in 2. So
yeah,
but I do remember him posting about that Dickel bond. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I do remember that. He was asking which one he should do. That was one of them at one night the vote in the Discord. All right, so Joe doesn't have opinions, evidently. Sorry about that.
Sorry, Joe. No more opinions.
Yeah, I know.
Better start prepping. I don't know, man. 13-year bottle and bond. I think it'd be, come on.
That one, yeah, I think people are going to be surprised with that one. I have batch 3 and I have batch 4, and it's I think people will be surprised. I can just say that much.
All right. Well,
I'm going to be surprised to taste the Dickel, right?
Yeah, people. I don't think people are surprised anymore.
Hey, Roscoe, what's up, buddy?
All right. Well, listen, guys, I'm going to end it because I wanted to keep these like half hour or less, and we're at a half hour. Awesome. I will see everybody Tuesday night for Jonathan Maziano and Kay Luke, and then I'll probably, I don't know, maybe I'll ask everybody what day we want to go live the rest of the week to do this, and then we can just go live those days.
Todd, we can't hear you.
Nuh-uh, shut up. I can't. I timed Andy out. I can't do anything bad. Okay. All right, guys. We'll see you Tuesday night for Graham.
Cheers, Sean. Cheers, Joe.
Cheers,
Cheers, Todd. Appreciate it.
Take care, guys.
Bye.